Alright. Good evening. It's time to once again hop into Pokemon. I did do some grinding. Oh, Snorlax doesn't count. He's not part of my team. He's just here because he was my strength user. Yeah, put him away. Yeah, skipping the Chinese food walk today. No, I was grinding to the very last minute and still didn't reach my exact goal, but I mean, mostly got there. All the grinding will be in a video coming up. Dave's working on music for it and I have to send him all the files. But it's gonna be a very long video. Anyway, I left off, like I said, very last minute. I got Flareon to 49. I'm gonna get Flareon to 50. And we're gonna attempt the Elite Four and see how it goes. I can't be assured it'll go well. But anything worth doing is at least worth doing once. Oh, Moltres. Yeah, when I went through Victory Road, I did catch Moltres while I was in there. And then I realized you don't get experience when you capture them. And I was sad. Because poor Chansey. Because that poor Chansey, he went out there and fought. And yeah. Yeah, legendary bird. I figured while I was in the area, why not? What's the harm? It'll be in the video. I'll make sure there's a spotlight on catching the bird. 'Cause those are always special. But yeah, we got our whole team at 50. We got our Flareon, who needs way more experience than he should until next level. That's what's been killing me. And like I asked AI, like Google AI, I was like, hey, where should I take them? And Google's like, hey, go to this place for this one, this place for this one. I was like, wow, that's actually very useful. So he said, the Cinnabar, the Pokemon Mansion. Well, I can't evolve Dragonair until 55, so... we should be okay? Maybe? We'll see how it runs. Worst it happens, we don't hit the first run and then we gotta go somewhere else and try leveling some. Yeah, unfortunately, 55. Because otherwise, yeah, it would be a Dragonite. The Google AI did tell me to go get Hyper Beam for Flareon. But that's at the Celadon Game Corner, and I don't want to sit there buying a bunch of coins. That's a lot of work. Be not really much different than sitting there playing for the coins. Only difference is, when you buy the coins, you're guaranteed coins. Yeah, 50 is seen as the lower end of attempting. Yeah. Yeah, I plugged it into AI just to see how it would go. Because I was doing the missing no glitch. And I noticed that there's when I go out there, there's a missing no that's level 80 once in a while. So if I hit that one, then I get experience for killing it. Of course, if you kill a level 0 one, you get 0, which, dumb, but I get it. But also, every time I went out there, there was a level 142 Hypno. So really the question started with, why is there a level 142 Hypno in this area when I do this? And so it's like, oh, well, it has to do with the characters of of the name that you put in for your person. And I was like, I was like, okay, so why Hypno? And they kind of gave me the rundown on that. And they asked, you know, it was AI. It asked about the what I was doing the glitch for. And I said I was trying to level my team, and they asked about the team, so I gave them the team. You know, just had a conversation like it was totally normal. Yeah, level 142. I wish I could say I'm kidding. I will put it in the upcoming video. You will see it. It's there. And he's mean. He's very mean. Because he's a Hypno, so he's a psychic type. That's first of all, so there's nothing he's weak to, really. And he's just mean. He hits like a Mack truck, and it doesn't matter what he does. He has psychic, and it kills everything. And it's sad. But I learned I could, I totally forgot about the Pokédoll. You just throw a Pokédoll down and then you run off, and you're fine. Yeah, level 142, that was wild. And it was always a Hypno. There was no escaping it being a Hypno. At least with the level 80, you know, missing no, you give it one hit and it's pretty much dead. Because they're weak. I mean, maybe a level 100 Mewtwo, yeah. But it would have to be a level 100 Mewtwo because that thing really hit hard. Like, he tore through even my psychic types like they were tissue paper. Through my Mew like he was tissue paper. Then again, he was 100 levels higher, so I mean, it makes sense. But yeah. So it got me wondering, like, what other, you know, what other names would cause what different Pokemon? Because it's all based on the letters that you put into your character's name that are what cause the different types that, or the different ones that you'll come across. Unfortunately, I believe the stats were proportional. Because if I hit it, it was like it was like a mosquito bite. I was the mosquito. Yeah, it was bad. Ooh, this is not good. We'll just... yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those stats were proportional. I think when it comes to those ones, the 142 levels, you can catch them. But if they level up, they just go back to... oh man, I should have caught him and just had him sweep the Elite Four. Now that would have been wild. Level 142 Hypno, just charging through everyone. At least until he levels up and then he goes back down to 100. Where are we at, Flareon? Alright, if you say so. I don't think, I know it doesn't have Perish Song or Destiny Bond. I don't think it has Mirror Coat. I just know that it has Mirror Move. But I don't think it does. Leela. Ooh, Kitty, you almost slid all the way off that chair. We actually get something that's not a itty bitty baby Pokemon that's gonna die in one bite. All introduced in Gen 2. Yeah, right? Pretty much all the really good stuff started up in Gen 2. That's where you had the day-night cycle, that's where you had held items, that's where you had better moves, the whole Johto League came out. Psychic was no longer invincible. Yeah. Yeah, Gen 2 had it nice. Don't get me wrong, I still love Gen 1 for what it was. Oh. And it was the original. Started everything. No! Okay, we'll just do this then. It's not very effective. It's okay. It did what it had to. Yay! Alright. Now Flareon at level 50. Yeah, I had to go into the basement of the Pokemon Mansion on Cinnabar to level up my Mew and my Kadabra. Alright, we'll move... You know what? Put you at the top. From here on, face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, door opens to the train. Okay. Alright. I didn't buy any TMs yet. I have my Venusaur. I gave him the Mega Drain over Leech Seed. My Flareon is Fire Spin, Bite, Fire Blast, and Quick Attack. I should go get Hyper Beam, but like I said, that's a lot of buying those things. Coins. My Dragonair. I gave Dragonair Body Slam, it learned Dragon Rage. Then we have Thunder Wave and Surf. My Mew is, I think I left it at the same. Psychic, Payday, Thunder, Fissure. Yeah, I taught it Thunder and Fissure. Chansey is exactly the same, no change. And Kadabra, I believe, is also the same, no change. Psychic, Reflect, Recover, Psybeam, yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm Lorelei, the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Haha, are you ready? Sure, why not? What's the worst that happens? Dugong. Do 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 do. Yeah, might as well go with the Chansey, why not? Wow. What a fat bastard. Well, I guess we'll just do this again then. Just started sleeping like we weren't in the middle of a battle. Just rude. Alright then. Cloyster. Is Cloyster more ice or... Yeah, for some reason I think Razor Leaf crits a lot. Pretty much every time I've used it, it has crit. This is probably a horrible idea. It's not very effective. The thing's almost dead. Ugh, I hate these attacks. Lord. That's okay. We'll send out this guy. We'll do that. Oh. Phew. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I didn't think about using a heal during that. I don't know why, my brain just did not go there. Amnesia. Now I know just because I make it through Lorelei does not mean I'll make it through the rest of them. She's kind of the weakest of them all anyway. That's why she's the first one. Burr. Oh shit. Don't you do it. There we go. Nice. Lapras. No. Maybe. That might be a bad idea. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Well, he was just friggin' prepared for that shit, wasn't he? Okay. Yeah, his ass was super prepared. Right? He had a little smirk on his face. He's like, heh heh. I'm like, alright, well. Two can play at that game. Neato burrito. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. Alright, let's go ahead and do our Healy thing. Worst that happens, we move on to the next one and we, you know, we need a helping hand or something. Okay, this is the rock guy. Yeah. Bruno. We don't talk about him. Dun, 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 dun. Onyx. It's super effective. You're damn right it is. Hitmonchan. You're damn right I will. Bam! Da 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 da. About to use Hitmonlee. Nope. We're gonna stay the course. Now we will change. You know what? I thought about it, but there's like a whole bunch of things that you gotta do. You gotta like, you know, get the, a double emulator, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? He's fine. He'll be fine. And look, he's fine. He's doing fine. Machamp. Yeah. I'm gonna let Mew. Why not? Let everyone get a little taste. Well, we just slaughtered his shit. Gave him no chance. Alrighty. Here we have the Ghosties. So again, our best bet is probably going to be Kadabra at the top. Old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Bob, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. Somebody's got it bad for Oak. Man, Gengar looks so cool. It's no wonder people like him. Hypnosis. Keep your hypnosis to yourself. Golbat. Oh, you know what? Nah, we'll stick with it. Oh shit, good job, Kadabra. Look at you go. Yeah, sure, we'll let Mew go ahead and take this one out. It's super effective. Not the Confuse Ray. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Oh, you little bastard. That thing. Do-da-do. Confusing no more. Psychic seems like a bit of an overkill, but yeah. So I did the trick, the missing no glitch to duplicate, and I sold a bunch of the items that I duplicated, and then I bought the all of the. Who's she using? Arbok. Yeah, I bought all of the vitamins except the HP up. I didn't buy an HP up for whatever reason. Duplicated those and then fed them to everyone entirely. So everyone is probably way stronger than they should be. Which I'm okay with. I mean, you know, works for me. We're almost through this. I've been at this for far too long. Far too long. Yeah, they are quite boosted. Again, except HP for whatever reason. But I only used one rare candy. That's it, just one rare candy, and that was to get Chansey from 49 to 50. That was an unnecessarily long walk. It's finally Chansey's turn. Heard about you, Bob. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know the dragons are mythical Pokemon, blah 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 blah. Dragons this, dragons that. No, right? just Professor Oak in the background. Stop calling me Old Duff. Ah, crap. I should have put, okay, hold on. Not the Hyper Beam. Ouch. Don't do it, Mew. Why'd you miss? There you go. That's better. Taketh thateth. Oh, good job. Yes. Okay. Odie, walk into the other room. And bam. Damn. The chat AI did suggest giving Chansey Ice Beam over Bubble Beam. But yeah. To use. I mean, they just call him the Dragon Trainer. I don't think they call him Smart. Howdy, man. What you doing? Oh, woo! Right back at you. About to use Aerodactyl. Yes, we're gonna put... that's a tough one. Let's go Dragonair. He's not a very smart man. Yeah, that's what I was figuring, but the reason it said that was to make Chansey like the sole dragon killer. I was like, it's not a bad idea. But yeah, I stuck with clearly Bubble Beam. Dragonite. Yep. Back to this guy. This could hurt though. You do that. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that. How many barriers are you gonna use? I don't know how much it'll help you from that. Clearly none. Good job, Chansey. You earned that. Hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. Oh boy. Still can't believe my dragons lost to you. I am the champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge come ahead. Okay, well. His name is Not Bob. Damn that Not Bob. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal up. I wish I knew who he would start with. So that way I can be prepared. Hold on. Champion... Oh my god, phone, settle down. It's just 6:30. Alright. I just want to know about the champion battle. Just... Okay, there we go. And rival. He's going to have Charizard. I can't be assured that he's going to start with the Pidgeot, though. Yeah, that egg is not over easy. Quite hard-boiled, if anything. I'd like to know how the hell he beat the Elite Four before me when I just kicked his butt before we even got here. Oh good, he did start Pidgeot. It also told me to replace Thunder with Thunderbolt. Which probably would have been a great idea if I hadn't given that to Raichu. No big. Got to use Alakazam. Yes. You know, I didn't quite think that one through. Maybe. That might be pushing it, though. Yeah, it's riskier just because it's got the lower accuracy. Okay. But Thunder was clearly a good choice. You better not miss this time, Flareon. That's a good boy. Shit. Oh, you know what? That worked out nicely. Right on. Yes. Yeah, we'll let you go ahead and take this one. Safe. Hell yeah. Got to use Exeggutor. You know what? We'll go ahead and... Oh my god, it's looking at me. I don't like the way every face is looking. Yeah. I think we might actually have this. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. But I mean, I did superpower everyone. So that really helps. Shibidabadoo. That. Do do da do. Stompy stompy. Damn. Oh. What a hoe. What a big old hoe. Excuse you? What kind of feathered bullshit was that? A soft boil twice, take that. Oh, are we dropping frames again? It might be the squirrels. Exactly. Get off the line. Mom's on the phone. Gyarados, yes. Go to Mew. Mew, Mew, Mew. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. That's better. Damn. I can honestly say after this, no more missing no glitch because I'm not going to ruin my save. Or my Hall of Fame. I'm going to be very proud of this Hall of Fame. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Do. Though I don't like to admit it. Well, that sounds like a you problem, bud. Bob. So you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur. Bob, you have come of age. Not Bob. I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. But when I got here, you had already lost. Damn. Not Bob. Do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become champ again. Bob. You understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Oh, well, thanks. Congratulations, Bob. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Right? Recorded Hall of Fame. Should have become the new... Okay, congratulations. Yeah! Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Bam! Hall of Fame. Bam! Hall of Fame. Bam! Hall of Fame. Bam! Hall of Fame. Look at him, he's so fat. Probably won't get to see the glitch one just because... Yeah. You have to beat the Elite Four to see the Hall of Fame. There he is. Fat champion, champion egg boy. Yes, I'm fat shaming him. I think I'm just mad because the first shiny I caught was a shiny Chansey. And it was ugly. It was so upsetting. Well... Shit, now what? I'm kind of surprised I actually did it. I wasn't expecting to actually be able to do it. The hell was that just went by? Oh, okay. It was a Graveler. Got it. Next Pokemon game. How about... Yeah, it was a Graveler. Maybe we'll do the next in line, the gold and silver. Maybe I'll do gold because I played silver when I was a kid. We'll see if we can make it through that one. I can't assure you that it'll, you know, be as short as this one was. That or I might grab one of the new ones. Maybe Wind and Wave. Oh yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll do that one. We'll go from the oldest one to the newest one, because the next thing I'm going to be streaming is going to be Fable 2. Because, I mean, I have to. It's Fable. And then I got a Yoshi video I got coming out. And then I gotta play the Yoshi game when it comes out. Red version. Alright, let's see. I know, right? Well, I guess we could always go to the cave and catch all the birds and everything. At least try to get another half an hour out of this, maybe. Let's go talk to Mom. Hi, Mom. Do 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 da do. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. So let's see, we got... Huh. Wait, we can... Yeah, I don't know how to quite feel about this. You know, I'm gonna go talk to Oak. He should be in the thing here, right? Squirrel getting zapped on the lines. That would be wild. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming? Here, let me take a look. 138 seen, 77... Wow. I have actually seen a lot of Pokemon and didn't even realize it. Calling all Pokemon trainers. The elite trainers of Pokemon League are ready to take on all newcomers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you... Okay. I guess fighting them again to get more experience would be a good idea. And then just like spam fight them. I know, right? I'm gonna have to find a way to get all the rest of them because... Let's see, I'll need a Charmander, I'll need a Squirtle. I need to level my Pidgey. I have to level my... Well, I could always go catch a Fearow and an Arbok. See, I have to trade for a Sandshrew. Moonstone for Nidorina and Nidorino. I need to catch a Clefairy. I need to trade for Vulpix. Moonstone for Jigglypuff. Have to trade for... Where the hell can you find Meowth? I guess trade for Meowth. Really? I didn't know Meowth was an exclusive. Poliwag. Where are you? Area unknown. Well, that's not helpful at all. Hello? Oh, see, like that at least shows me where they are. Do 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 do. See. Bam, bam. Huh. That's not helpful at all. The water ones don't show you where they are. Cubone. Where the hell is that? Do 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 do. Yeah, my sister had blue, so we would trade for the ones that we needed. Pokemon Tower. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be in Pokemon Tower. Not at all overkill. Getting that 23 experience felt kind of gross though. So I basically based which one I was getting balanced in choices. That's how I would always do it. If I was gonna get one of the games, I would make sure I had someone who was going to get one of the other ones. Usually, I think in the case of blue and gold, it was my sister. And then she stopped playing, so I had to make friends who played. Doot doot doot. Alright. Oh, there it is. There's my Pokemon League. Yeah, look at that Hall of Fame. It's beautiful stuff. I kind of like that Venusaur's last. Yeah, I think we got the Gen 2 for my sister, but I think I ended up playing it more than she did. And mostly just to get the extras. And then they introduced the outside trading where you could just trade with people across everywhere as long as you had a link cable. And then in the newer ones, they have the ones where it's just Wi-Fi, so that's really nice. Because you don't even have to have someone who has the other game. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Yes. We're gonna go down to box 8, because 8 is my favorite number. And we're gonna deposit probably most of our team. Except these two. And I'm gonna withdraw someone who can fly. Yes. Nidorino, Rhyhorn, execute. Yeah, we'll go ahead and level her. Well, evolve her or evolve him. I think that's a leaf stone, so evolve you. Can I withdraw? I can't withdraw anymore. Okay. Go here. Withdraw. Whee! All of those. I can't carry any more items. That's unfortunate. I guess I could just sell those early. Okay. do 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 do. Oh, that was what I meant. Sell. Alright, we're gonna sell that glitchy amount of those things. Actually ended up not needing those. Yes. Do do da do do da do da do. Okay. Should be good on that. I didn't even realize I had that TM out. What TM is that? Sky attack. Oh, right, because I picked that up when I went back into Victory Road. Right. I don't know why I went back down. I could have just stayed. Alright, deposit. Whee! That. Alright, and now I can withdraw. That. Yes. Alrighty. How many? Full restore, revive. Probably just get rid of the regular revives. Oh yeah. And do. Okay. So that's one evolution. And this guy. Now we got a queen and a king. Yeah. Alright. Honestly, I could probably put those two back. I'll heal them. Put them back. And then see if we got any other ones we can go ahead and level. Gloom is also a leaf stone, right? Bill's PC. Deposit. Terry. Deposit. Nido King. Withdraw. Okay, everyone else in there is fine. Yes. Go here. Alright. Horsey, Machop, Spiro, Oddish, Pidgey, Rattata. Oh yeah. Evolve you. And you need trade. I have to go get a Haunter or level. A Magikarp. You're a Firestone, so we'll take you. Okay, that's everyone. You know, I just realized none of these people can fly. We'll go ahead and evolve Jigglypuff anyway. Wigglytuff has seen some shit. Get out of my way, old man. Alright. We shall put Jigglypuff, or sorry, Wigglytuff back. And we need someone who can fly. I can fly, I can fly. Maybe I'll just go catch a Fearow. That makes sense, right? So I can just go get a Firo in here. Do-do-do. See if we can't get us a Firo. Okay. Firo? That's not a Firo. That's a baby Firo. Like the idea that the top Pokemon trainer in the land is just named Bob. I know, right? And that his nemesis has always been not Bob. You think when Not Bob won the Pokemon League and everyone found out, they're like, who the hell is Not Bob? And then Bob comes along and wins, and then everyone's like, oh, I get it. He's not that guy. Got it. It's like the whole land confused for like probably 10 minutes. Gotta be a Firo here, right? Found a Firo here before. I didn't imagine that. And Not Bob sues you for defamation, and you legally have to change your name to Not Bob. Yeah, right? And then everyone's confused because now there's no longer just Bob. It's Not Bob and Not Bob. And then just for everyone to find a way to chill, everyone just ends up going by Bob. Even Professor Oak becomes Professor Bob. And then all the Pokemon just become Bob. Everything is Bob. Come on, where's my Firo? I know there's a Firo here. Alright, let's see, what do we got? We'll put you at the top. And I sold all my... Right. I did. I sold all my repels. I freaking would do something that stupid. Hey Atkins, did you know that Bob is actually Bob spelled backwards? Exactly. That's a fun fact. And it also makes the 142 level Hypno appear when you do the Missing No glitch. You could probably ask the AI what would happen if you did the Missing No glitch and then gave him whatever trainer name you were using. You just have to remember that the uppercase and lowercase letters will create a different result. Aha! There he is. Wow. Didn't even do anything. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just put this guy out there. Ask the AI what will probably happen if you... Huh. Yeah, if you spell Bob backwards. Let me throw one of these. Hell yeah. Firo, beak. So it just says beak. Alrighty. So now you know what I didn't do? I didn't bring Fly with me. So I can't teach him Fly if I don't have him to, if I don't have the freaking move to teach Fly. Alright, back we go. Can I just... Yeah, there we go. Do 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 da do da do da do 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 da do. This way. Look at them little bicycling pedaling. Alright, asking AI. What would happen if I spelled Bob's name backwards? Aw, it didn't have any smart-ass answer. In the context of missing no glitch, spelling the name Bob backwards will result in the exact same encounters because it's a palindrome. That's boring. Ultra informative AI is not fun. What if we name our character Mew? Alright, so if we name it Mew, all caps, then we get level 2 slot species 140, level 3 slot species 132, and W species missing no, fossil Kabutops form. Ooh, fun. Space left, level 5 slot species 80, 5th space, species M. So we get missing no in the fossil form if we do Mew. Yeah, it will, because it knows, I guess, all the calculations that it would take to figure out exactly what you would get. So if we named it Mew in all caps, we would get the fossil form, like I said, with the Kabutops, the backwards L sprite. No legendaries. Ironically, naming yourself Mew does not help you find a wild Mew. Well, at least it let me know. What else? What other name do you want to try? This is actually kind of fun. Let's go ahead and deposit. Oh. Oh no, that was right. I want to take out my... Actually, you know what? I'll just take someone who already knows fly. Truck, okay. What if we name ourselves Truck? Alright. Naming your character Truck, all caps, would lead to encounters with legendary bird and multiple glitch Pokemon. But ironically, it won't help you find the mythical Mew under the truck in Vermilion City. Alright, so AI's a little bit of an ass. Let's see. Truck encounter breakdown. Articuno, level 154. The third slot of your name determines a species, with the letter U triggers Articuno. Its level is set by the second slot, R, which translates to level 154. Missing No, level 139. The fifth slot of your name, K, triggers a variant of Missing No, specifically a glitch variant known as Hex 9F. Its level is set by the fourth slot, C, translating to 131. Missing No, level 153. The first slot, T, also sets a level for subsequent slots if they were filled, typically appearing at level 147. So you could get a level 154 Articuno. Any permutation of... Okay, what if we name them see, what if we name them Truck with the lowercase correctly placed? Because there might be a difference. Naming your character Truck with the standard capitalization T, lowercase Ruck, completely shifts the encounter table. While Truck in all caps gives you level 154 Articuno, Truck standard gives you a mix of high-level common Pokemon and rare glitch variant of Missing No. Interesting. So with the lowercase U, you get Wild Charizard at level 154, high-level Porygon at level 162, and Missing No and M. Standard species. Maybe. But I mean, it's Google AI, so let's be honest, that was probably going to happen anyway. Big companies don't care. As much as they say they do, they don't. They don't care about you, they don't care about me, they don't care about those kids over in Africa, they don't care about the kids down the street. They probably even barely care about their own kids. Let's see. What happens if you use the Master Ball to catch a Pokemon over level 100. If you use a Master Ball on a Pokemon over level 100, the catch will be an instant and successful, just like any other Pokemon. However, what happens after you catch is where things get weird due to how Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow handle experience points. The level stays for now. So it goes back to the Hypno. When you catch that level 142 Hypno or level 154 Charizard, it will appear in your party at that exact level Its attack and defense, etc. will be massive, reflecting its glitch level. You can still use it in battle immediately, and it will likely one-shot almost anything. The level reset trap. The most important thing to know is that gaining even one experience will usually reset the Pokemon's level. So, you'll catch it, but it'll knock it all the way back to 100. And if you want to keep how to keep the high level. If you want to keep your Pokemon at its glitch level, don't use it in battle, don't use rare candies, deposit it in the PC. Where's the fun in that, though? You catch it so that you can have this high level Pokemon. Yeah, so if you do catch it, if you don't want it to evolve or to go back to level 100, you gotta put it away. Wait! Get in my way. Good lord. You see that old man get in my way? Alright, let's go here. Do 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 ba do. Gonna buy some stones. Not here. Dee dee da dee dot do dee dot. This one. I don't know how many I need, so I'll just buy like 5. Yeah. Oh, I can't hold any more items. I'm sad. I can always sell one of these stacks of Ultra Balls. I'll sell this one. Okay. So that, Bob, should take care of that. We have Leaf Stone. Use it on that guy. Do. Yeah. Firestone. Or this guy. I like Growlithe. I think it's adorable, but I think my favorite form of Growlithe is the Hisuian one. So that's the one that you find in Legends Arceus, I believe. I just love him because he's just a cute little pup with like Fluful in his eyes. Deep dop deep ba doop. Deep bop deep bop. Deep dop deep bop boop. We own 83 now. I have a Gloom in there. Gloom. Sometimes my mind shifts back to the sounds that they always made in the anime. Alright, we'll put this one back. We'll put this one back. And is there anyone in here? Someone wanted to trade a Pikachu for something. I can't remember what. I think Ponytail, you got a level. Yeah, Ponytail's a level. Yeah, completing the Pokédex is probably one of the most tedious things. Because you have to go around, figure out which ones you can get only by, you know, by trading, and which ones you can only get by whatever. It's a whole big thing, and it doesn't need to be, but it is. Bloom bloom. I can't take out any more Pokemon. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and we'll see. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. However, I do know that will. I guess the only thing to do would be to go back and beat the Elite Four again with a different team. But that's a lot of work. Alright, so... Not Ghastly will go in there. Seal will go in there. Withdraw... Who else? Is Psyduck a Waterstone? Or Psyduck a level? I think Psyduck's level. Hypno, Lola, Sailor. Doot, 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 doot. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Box 2, I believe. Withdrawal. Oh, nope, not box 2. Yeah. Box 3? Probably. Did I eradicate Lapras? Nope, I was literally just looking in this one. Yeah. 4. Oh no, I have 2 Dittos. Which reminds me, in Pokemon Go, they're doing the Ditto with little hats for Pokopia. Which I gotta get. I gotta get Pokopia. And then play. And then be a Ditto. Love that it has the face. The Ditto face. Seal, Shelter? I can't remember if Shelter is... Damn. Other than that, I believe... Aha! Shelter is. It looks cozy. Like something I could play in my spare time. You know. Just to kill some extra time. But I don't think it's something I would make a video or stream. I can't imagine it would catch that much attention. But yeah, it's just one of those where I think I've played almost every Pokemon game that's at least tried them, you know? Like every side Pokemon game. Might have. Professor Oak's PC. Wonderful. Yeah, that's what I would think. It's one of those you probably have to play it to really know how you would feel about it. But it seems like what everyone is saying is true. It's pretty much Pokemon Minecraft. Just with some actual quest in it. But I'll play anything for some story and some quest. That's always fun for me. Alright, well I think we have probably killed enough time at this point. I don't think there's much else I can do other than evolving more things. But this has been Pokemon Red. This was the end. We did it. We finally got there. We destroyed the Pokemon League with a Mew, Flareon, a Dragonair, Chansey, Kadabra, and a Venusaur. And that was our team. And we destroyed them. Thoroughly. Like, thoroughly destroyed. But that was that. I'd say that was a massive success. My next stream, I don't know when, but it will for sure be Fable 2. I have to hook up the Xbox and, you know, get that going. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Dave's still got a thing, Final Fantasy to finish. I don't know when he's gonna do that. But that's gonna happen eventually. Our memberships are open should you be interested. It is $1.99. It is $1.99 to join. You don't have to. It helps support us, but it's not necessary. You support us by being here, which is always great. And yeah, that has, like I said, that has been Pokemon Red. Please come by for more stuff. There's always room on the couch for everyone. And suggest some games. You can join the Discord and let us know what you would like us to play in the future, either for me or for Dave. Whatever you choose to do. Thank you for streaming. Of course, it was fun. I got frustrated at the end there because the grinding was a grind, but I did enjoy it. Thank you for stopping by, and we want to see you in the next one. Always come by, let us know how things are going. Take care, and have a good night.